Yeah, there we go. Let's get into this.
And you know, the funny thing is too is when you think of a new agent, people often, even us who kind of have an inside view of things, have no idea how much goes into something like this.
Right.
And I'm right away excited to see how these guys use Wingman. I mean, that's what the Dust was talking about, but like, can they get plants down? Can they actually make this thing work? They're gonna go for it right off the bat, I think. That's the wrong ability. There's Wingman coming out.
Honestly, I just want to see him go try to plant.
There he goes.
There, he's adorable. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, no! Not Wingman!
Yeah, this is what I was saying too. Is Lotus is great for the B plants. It tends to be a little scarier, right? Like you kind of put your body on the line with a couple smokes and or a couple flashes to kind of help Wingman in. The plant becomes a lot safer, and you just have to worry about the retake.
Yeah, I just love that they go for it right away. Looks like there might be a little bit more tweaking to the strategy right off the bat.
I want to see him succeed, though. I'm going to be really disappointed if he just dies every round.
Oh,
no, I think I'm gonna.
Okay. Seeing it going through as well. It's 3v2 right now. They're trying to recover it, but once that spike is down, you see the danger. You see how it's not just, okay, this guy can go plant and you get a free round win. There's a danger to it.
Yeah. And Ryan, I know you mentioned this somewhat in the interview previously, but I want to just go ahead and talk about it again. This is perfect timing. So explain to me how that works. Wingman dies, and then I saw a little blob sitting out on the site. What is that? What do you do with that? Do you interact with it? How does this work?
Yeah, so when Dizzy, Wingman, or Thrash, they die, shot, or time out, they'll turn into this little globule, like a dormant version of themselves.
What a good word.
Globule. I had to practice that one. And yeah, so they can reclaim it, you grab it, you got 10 seconds, and you can cast it again.
Got it. So you're really interested in trying to farm that as much as you can, surely.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what we're going to see on Gekko is there's a lot of different pacing, like I was kind of mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of stuff you see where the defaults become stronger, or working with your team to get those reclaims. The longer you can last, the stronger you're going to be.
And you saw actually Frttt there try to use Dizzy to clear some space out of A main, and it didn't quite work out.
Speaking of Dizzy,
here he goes again. So what is he doing right there? Is it scanning? What's going on? Because there's a noise going on at the same time.
Yeah, so as soon as Dizzy comes out, kind of activates, you'll see these little energy, radiant tentacles come out, start scanning. As soon as it sees an enemy in line of sight, it will fire off a plasma blast.
So there's a recon element to it.
Sure.
That's really strong, it feels like.
That is really strong. Mimi's really strong, too. Let me ask you this. I also just saw as Dizzy was sent out into the abyss that round, he bounced off the wall. So there is some of that to it, right? You can bounce it off the wall to get cheeky angles?
Yeah, you can kind of mix it up. It's so Dizzy's able to get shot, 20 HP, almost any gun one-shots it. I think every gun one-shots it.
Sure.
So you kind of want to style it, you want to try different ways of throwing it, either like out wide or off a wall and just kind of like a pop, or it's like a high risk, high reward. The farther you throw it, the better the coverage.
Let's see it again.
There we go.
Look at him go.
Oh, I don't think there's a flash that went out there.
Yo, that play.
Oh, he's coming back. They just traded both of the Dizzies.
I want to see what it looks like when you get gooped, when you get globuled. Show me the POV of that.
That was insane. Sir Matza did the Omen TP as Dizzy was going. That was sick.
Yeah.
Capitalized on it.
And he actually avoided Dizzy entirely, the enemy's Dizzy.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to start naming these Dizzies. Dizzy 1, Dizzy 2 or something.
Attack side Dizzy. Defense side Dizzy.
Yeah.
I'm getting dizzy.
Unfortunately, no Gekko action for the rest of this round. But Frttt do need it. They need a round here. You don't want to get blown out in your first show match ever.
Mimi's still alive. Actually, 3 world champions alive right now in this show match.
It's actually insane how stacked these rosters are. Ooh.
Funny part is I thought we were going to have some fun with this show match.
They're too good, man.
They're too good, and I don't think you can with the crowd like this. See that? Oh.
He's so weak. 2. Oh, but I don't think he knows where he is. He's got the dash proc, too.
They needed a round, and there you go. All because of the trade all the way back in A main.
Also, very quickly, I know that this is supposed to be about Gekko, but I also just saw the Oni katana pulled out.
There it is.
And that's just so freaking sick, man. I will pay Riot right now from this desk. I need the katana.
Yeah, that the team worked really hard on that. The katana was insane. The Oni, it's something that players have been asking for, and they absolutely killed it. They spent so much time and love on that thing, and you see it here. It's so sick.
I also realized we just trolled the viewers at home. They didn't get to see the katana just end the way we did. Unlucky. Trust us, there it is. It's sick.
Of course, Tarik jumps on the opportunity. So they can reclaim that now. And
Right.
You can actually see a little red dot on the minimap as well where that is.
Yeah, so one of the strengths of Dizzy is taking some of that staging ground. You have your other initiators like Breach using concuss or flashes, and those don't regenerate.
Yeah.
Right.
You're able to take these staging spaces and kind of have plays like this where you can grab it.
So I just saw it had a 10-second cooldown. Wingman just ran in to clear space for SK Rossi right there.
Loop, 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 loop.
Here we go.
Op's still in the hands of Cena, too. He's got blades, and SK Rossi's farming, bro. He's farming. Somebody stop this man.
Oh, he's going for it.
Overheat.
That's a lot of discipline. Dude, I don't think Mimi has lost a gunfight yet.
No, I mean, just in that last clutch.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I love Harbor match with Gekko is the cove is so flexible. You can either use it to protect Wingman from planting, diffusing, or from like crossing. You can cross space with it.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
It's Bella again against CNET again.
With the op, though. 60 HP.
Surely not.
No, trust.
Pros don't fake?
That almost happened.
And he's taunting across the stage, too.
Is he popping off a little bit? Things you'd love to see.
That is so much fun.
That's now 2. We're going to have to keep tabs on that, because that's 2 times that CNET has lost a clutch in a 1v1. Back-to-back, too.
Here we go. Here's that reclaim I was talking about. So taking that staging space and then reclaiming it for the side take.
10 seconds on that cooldown is what I saw.
Yeah,
That feels fast to me.
That feels so fast. Surely you guys have stress tested this. How many dizzies can you get in a round?
The most we had in one of our gameplay analysis games was I think 7. Yeah, I counted. I asked them. I said, "Hey, can you count how many you cast?" And we looked at the combat report, and it was 7.
Pankata in trouble as all of Tarik's team tries to take mid. And they harbor wall all the way through. Spike's not on Gekko right now, so you can't do anything with teammates passing the spike to Wingman or anything like that, right? It's just only if you have the spike as Gekko.
Right, so to actually do the Wingman plant or diffuse, or actually for the plant, sorry, you have to have the bomb equipped. He takes it right off your back and runs with it.
So he can't pick it up. He can't, walk over it. If it's down somewhere in no man's land, he can't walk over it, pick it up, and then plant it.
That's the scariest part. If you send
there's 3 players detained, sorry.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What a thrash.
I still don't... Yeah. Oh, give him the ace. Give him the ace!
Yes,
Let's go! The crowd's having a good time.
Pankata is too. That's the type of thing you want to see. SK Rossi went for it. Pankata again.
Yeah, we'll see if they try to do some more of those Wingman plants, because I think it is scary. You lose the spike if you're kind of, sending it in. So I think they're kind of playing a little bit safe, but I'm sure we'll start to see a couple strats come in here soon.
I can't wait to see one of these Gekkos get their ult online, the Thrash.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like a shark, basically. That's how when I saw it was.
Yeah, we just saw it too. The 4-player detain looks insane, but you do need to capitalize on it.
Frttt just got his online.
Uh-oh. That's the
I want to
voice
see
line
it.
like, too. That's
Yeah, wait, what does he say? Well, we're not going to find out this round. Mimi once again just farming Frttt.
Oh, that was my fault. It was the Killjoy detain.
What is the voice line?
For which?
The Thrash. What's the goal? Do you remember?
Thrash.
Oh, yeah.
All right, don't tell us, actually. Don't tell us. I want to experience it for the first time.
Maz on the flank. Pancata again. I mean,
Yeah, but he's weak. He's weak.
Maz is good, but Pancata and Rossi, these guys are just playing in a tournament,
Bro.
okay? Let's see it.
There's no trust, Bala. You've got to trust.
He found him.
Look at him run. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's good stuff.
I respect the effort.
I respect the effort.
That was an
respect
attempt.
the content attempt.
Yeah, well, that was an attempt.
Omen players be like. Yeah, I mean, Mimi is dominating. So many times I'm like, okay, FRT, you got a chance to do something. Mimi's just like, no.
Pause. All right, we may get the Thrash here from FRT. We'll see.
Oh, they're grouping. Tarik's team is grouping. Uh-oh.
Oh, my gosh.
Please.
Thrash
Surely.
gets 5 here. Thrash gets 5.
There he goes. Look at him. Look at him go. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Clear space. So they're stunned because Wingman just saw them, right?
Right. So there was 2 that were hidden. They didn't get, but the other 2 that were line of sight of that cone did get concussed.
So it's a stun.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Very similar to a fault line stun.
Oh, there's
Exactly.
Tarik. Tarik's using Thrash. Tarik's using Thrash.
Look at him go.
Oh, my goodness.
And there he went.
He hit somebody. I think Vela is detained right now. How long does that last?
It lasts 5 seconds.
So they got away. So that's relatively short, I mean, in comparison
Not
to
too
like a
bad.
lockdown.
Yeah, lockdown, I believe, is 10 seconds, so
Yeah.
about half the time. You just have to follow up on
Dog,
it.
5 seconds feels like an eternity when you're just sitting there. Like nothing you can do.
True, but also wait. Can you
Let it-
pick up Thrash?
You can.
What?
You can. The only difference is you can only do it once.
Okay.
Thrash gets tired a little bit easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about 7 ults in a round.
No,
like
7
Disney.
ults in a round.
But
No,
that's
no.
still 2 ults in a round.
That's 2 ults
That
in
is
a
still a
round.
lot. That is
Yeah.
still a lot.
That's like Jet getting refreshes, essentially, with their knives. Except it's detains. I mean, Team FRT is literally playing post plant right now. Oh, the defuse. Oh, my God.
Yeah, please try it.
Do
Please
it, do
try
it,
it.
do it,
Please
do it.
try it.
Where's the vision? He can't get vision of
Oh,
the bomb.
he can't see it.
There it goes.
Yeah, go get him, buddy.
So what happened?
Oh,
The pull.
no! Poor guy.
And just to be clear, we heard a defuse noise there from Wingman trying to defuse.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. So, yeah, so the way that Astro, when he gets pulled off the ball, the spike, as long as he's off the bomb side, he will stop defusing.
Yep.
And so he has to stay within the actual site itself to defuse the spike.
So it's essentially like a regular player trying to defuse there, for the most part.
Right, yeah.
That's, I mean, okay. Somebody got to sub in for Pancata. Doug, like, this is starting to get uneven right now.
Oh my gosh, he's 13-5.
Yeah.
I saw him today. He was feeling really good.
I mean, how could he not with everybody literally rooting for him so hard in this arena?
That's got to feel pretty good to get an ace in front of a crowd like this, huh? Bala, that's just like you in your Boomerangs League, right? Same vibes? All right. Oh,
There you go.
Did he
That's a
hit?
hit.
oh,
they're
Cena
getting
and the
Harbor Sun.
Reckoning? Bro,
There we
Cena's
go.
so dead. Oh, that was the goop.
There's the goop.
So that's supposed to be like a flash, right?
Yeah, so it obfuscates your screen, kind of like adds, doesn't let you see towards
Sure.
the center. But
Sure.
what it does is it kind of gives you your peripherals, and that way you can kind of maneuver a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And you kind of know where you're going, and you can kind of hide from folks pushing you.
I think Tarik's team may be in trouble again. Even though Mimi's up,
Here
she's
comes
going to have to
Thrash.
1v5. Oh, it didn't hit?
It did not hit, no.
Oh,
right,
they
so-
picked it back up there, by the way.
Yeah, I think they farmed that twice. Explain this to me, though. So how does Thrash work? Does he have a fixed distance where he runs and then he pops? Can you pop it early? Can you lunge kind of like
Yeah,
a Skydog? How does that work?
Yeah, so as your Thrash kind of swimming through, left click forces you to lunge, and you
Okay.
kind of do your attack.
Yep.
In the air, you can left click again after a small delay and kind of explode early. Otherwise, if you hit a player, a 6-meter explosion happens. So it's pretty decent size.
So you can hit multiple people.
You can hit multiple people.
That's like a cubby size, right?
Yeah, cubby size. I'd say
Roughly?
like
Sure.
I think if you were to kind of throw into B here, anyone within that little the stairs area.
Yeah. Okay.
Would get hit.
Got you. Reclaiming Dizzy. Oh. These players are nasty.
Yeah.
I was literally expecting to come into this and be like, okay, let's have some fun, get some wingman plants. Okay, FRT.
Cnid's the only one with a gun here. And he's making it work. Oh my gosh, he's going.
So Getsu's literally trying to get back up towards Vela right now with the door.
He's got a shorty.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got a shorty.
Huge
Oh,
cascade.
Mimi. Oh, no. Oh.
Just ridiculous.
What a round by Sirmata.
All right, Ryan, we have some time. I'm going to get to pick your brain in a way I've always wanted to, but I've never been able to.
Let's do it.
Right? Can you talk me through some of the iterations of what Gekko has gone through? Give me like the most broken state that you guys had Gekko in at one point.
The reclaims had no cooldowns. You know?
Oh my gosh.
They, you know.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's a good starting point.
And with any of these, you know, we always test a bunch of the sizes. We like to, it's like maybe try the most extreme size, or we go crazy. They
Sure.
say we go crazy, and then start tuning it down to
Sure.
what is the version where it just does nothing.
Yeah.
Right. And so if you can find nothing, and if you can find extreme, you know that there's a middle that works.
Somewhere in
Right,
between there, yeah.
Somewhere in the universe would work. Yeah.
Oh, they're in Mosh right now.
He's going to get another. Oh my gosh.
Tarik, okay.
Yeah. He's heating up.
Coming to the live.
Yeah, one of the exciting things I want to see, we kind of saw it a little bit there, is when we start to see, like, you know, similar to what Raze has with that nade. Oh, wait, they're actually popping out here. You can't touch Cena with that op, though.
You were saying about the similarities.
Right. So so you have the Raze nade C's combo from Fade.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful combo in Lotus. You can do something very similar, right? And even if you have both, you can really clear that back area and take some space. It's really great for taking space, and I think Fade's one of the ones that I like playing with Gekko.
So, like, just visually, it looks similar to a Viper Snakebite, right? A Viper Molly.
Yeah.
Is it damage over time, or is it more, because usually initiators don't have that except for shock darts. It's like instant damage, but it's not damage over time. How does it work?
Yeah, so Mosh kind of grows and then starts to charge up. It works a little bit like Chaos Fragment, where it gives you a little bit of time and then starts exploding.
Okay.
The big difference is the explosions happen all at the end. So after 3 seconds, charges up, Mosh gets angry.
And it's just one
boom.
pop. Just one pop.
150
Okay.
in the center, yep.
150 in the center. So you're right. Something with
Wait,
like a
that's a one-tap.
C's,
It's deadly.
right? Like a C's Mosh Pit combo.
It's
Instant kill.
deadly. yeah.
They're starting to learn how to use Wingman to clear space, like to use it as a boom bot, essentially.
Right, yeah. One of our hopes was that Gekko would be, you know, a lot more approachable and kind of like it's a low barrier to
That's
entry.
true, right off the rip. That's
Right,
true.
yeah.
More approachable.
But we still wanted to keep a lot of that like learnability and that high mastery. So I think we landed in a pretty good spot, but we'll have to see.
So far, it looks like it. I mean, I definitely see improvements in how they're using the ability so far within 11 rounds. So
These executes are beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, this is going to be a 5v5.
Did these guys
FRT.
practice? Did we give them scrim time? Like, this is ridiculous.
I think this is like one of the first or second times they've played the game with this team.
Yeah.
It's the lockdown again for Mimi. You saw how dangerous that was last time, but the ult comes out from Vela.
Look at how far back Sugetsu's playing as well. He's just able to cut off and he rotates in.
No wingman shenanigans here.
Yeah, go get him.
Ooh, double knives pop.
Anime
Oh,
battle.
nothing? SK Rossi gets the best?
That was a tough angle to play, so
Yeah, it was.
I'll give it to him. That's good for FRT's team. They were starting to look like Tarik might let Tarik come on a comeback, but no, they have 3 partnered players on their team right now.
All right, Tarik has his ult again, too. Want to see if they do anything fun with it. You know, you mentioned, Ryan, you mentioned some of the synergy with Fade. Was there anything else as you guys were developing Gekko that stood out as far as like agent synergy or, you know, some cool stuff like that?
Yeah, we found, you know, I think you can kind of see it here. We were talking to them, but some of the Harbor Wingman stuff was very good. Double Initiator. One of the things we were saying as a group was, you know, he's going to operate as a single. Here's Thrash. Let's just see Thrash here.
They just broke it, so nothing happened. Actually, no, it looks like one player got detained.
Yeah, it was tough to tell. With that ult no longer in line, I don't know that Tarik can get to a place where he can pick the orb up again, but he does have Dizzy. So I wonder, I mean, it's not really, you don't get the same like pop flash, right, out of a smoke or anything like that. It's just a little delayed.
It's a little delayed.
You see his reaction?
No.
I did.
Oh my goodness.
Paul in this 1v4 is tough.
Round 12, gotta go for it.
All right.
Let's see it.
All right. SK Rossi down. I don't know.
Now with the flank.
Yeah, man. I don't know that we're going to get the same antics that we got at, like, Pangada's ult.
Yeah.
Or Ace, excuse me. I don't think we're going to get something like that again, unfortunately. Although CNET is quietly 13-8.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he's doing his thing.
He's farming.
Yeah, Pancada here, 19-7.
We are actually going to throw it down to the desks, have them break down all the Gekko stuff that they saw. Yinsu, what'd you think? Broken? Under strength? What do you think?
Is planting or defusing, and Gekko dies. Wingman keeps going. He keeps going.
He keeps going.
Yes, keeps going.
So not only do you have to kill Gekko, but then you have to take care of Wingman as well.
Right. In the 1v1 scenarios, if Wingman's all alone, he gets a little scared and he dies. So if it's ever a 1v1 and he's
scared,
he
this
gets
is
scared
so
and wants to go
adorable, bro.
back to
Poor guy.
Yeah, he gets a little too scared and dies, but that's only if he's the last alive.
They tried to grab well with the mosh pit there.
That would have been sick.
I think they're listening to us. They have us on comms. They heard
that's
what we're trying to do.
Bella, that was nasty. Just double shock CNET.
I do hope we get to see, though, I mean, just how strong Mosh Pit is. Because, I mean, we can hear it and go, okay, instant kill, whatever, but seeing it is an entirely different story.
Right. I really love what Paul is doing here. So the Sky is kind of, they're helping Tarik with the reclaim on these. You have a lot of support. You have Omen, you have Jet to kind of take the angles, and Sky to really piggyback a lot of that initiator utility to get these reclaims.
Yeah. Which, again, you know, we were kind of alluding to it earlier, but it really feels like Gekko's built in such a way that players are rewarded for taking space that they have occupied with utility beforehand, right?
Right.
So his signature is Dizzy, right?
His signature is Dizzy.
Okay, so Tarik right now has the spike and has Wingman.
Right now has Wingman.
So let's see it.
If you don't pick up the orb, what's the cooldown on Dizzy, for example?
You don't get it back?
You don't get it back.
You don't get it back, yeah.
Here it goes. So
does he have the spike?
Does he? Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
And here it goes.
Look at him go.
Don't do it!
Come on! We just want to see the little guy succeed once. That's just not fair.
I like the pinch idea, though.
1v1.
From Team
or
Tarik.
it's 1v3, excuse me.
Oh,
no!
no!
No.
Go, Paula!
I think that was a katana, too!
Oh, it hurts. Good sportsmanship, though. Pulls out the knife.
Yeah, that's true. That was true. That's very good point.
Shooting.
I think that was going to be an easy 1v3 for Paula, so they had to...
Yeah, true, actually. You had to nerf somehow.
Right.
It's only fair.
Team FRT's like, please, knife!
Please, we want the knife, please.
So how does that mechanic actually work? Like planting? Is it a bind? Are you clicking? What are you aiming at?
Yeah, so there's two commands here for Wingman. Left says go find some friends. Right click is plant the spike. So only knows two things. And look at, so now here they're protecting Wingman with a couple things. Smoke here, Dizzy to kind of protect the plant. And here it is.
He did it! Let's go!
Yeah.
Once he plants the spike, he's done, right?
He's done, goes to sleep. You can wake him up again in 10 seconds.
I mean, it's well-earned rest. Poor little guy.
Yeah, I really love the iteration, too, of how they're taking B. I think we were talking about earlier, like B's tough to take. Tough to get the plant sometimes in, but FRT.
Oh no!
Thank you, Tarik. Thank you, Tarik.
Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So the iteration, throwing the smokes down, really protecting Wingman.
Yeah.
And helping them in, allows you to kind of flex how you play it. Like we saw the first time, sent it in by itself. All 5 played out. The second time they did it, sends a bunch of smokes in and played with it. Dizzy to protect. And here it is. You see again. Plants the bump, goes back to sleep. Tarik goes to grab it.
So that's why you're excited about the Harbor play, right? Because of the Cove?
Right, the Cove, yeah.
Would you prefer Harbor or Sage to synergize with this agent?
We played both.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, we've been really liking Sage or Harbor on Icebox. It's been really fun. I know, some of those, oh my God. So I'm a Sheriff fan, and that was gorgeous. I became speechless for just a sec here.
Hey, let me ask you this. As far as Dizzy goes, so all right, you throw out Dizzy, right, and you tag somebody on the other team.
Right.
Do they show up on the minimap?
They do not.
Do you have any sort of confirmation that you have flashed somebody or gooped somebody?
Yeah, so you will see, you will hear the audio that it fired.
Okay.
And sometimes you'll hear how many it fired. But the big difference is you kind of have to put your body on the line to really see where Dizzy shot.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you won't be able to see where it went.
So you'll get some confirmation that it happened, but no real idea where. Look at him go again.
There you go.
Look at him go again.
And the spike is down. Thank you, Wingman.
I appreciate Tarik being a man of the people and helping us out here.
That's 2 in a row. All 3 rounds, too, he tried it.
Yep.
Right.
This might be another round win for him. Paulo!
Oh!
The Wingman fakes are going off in my mind right now. That's twice that they've tried to flank because Wingman has taken so much attention against the plant. That is a cool idea.
Yeah. And FRT here has Thrash. Curious to see what he does with this.
I think, especially with like a fade or something like that, with some noise obscuring, or maybe like an Omen ult, like obscuring the mini-map, just some sort of information denial paired with Wingman planting could be real dangerous.
So they're going to try to get aggressive here. Here comes the Mosh Pit.
Mosh, oh, this is going to work!
Oh, gravity wave!
No! Almost got him.
So, but that entire time, it didn't do any damage.
It did not do any damage.
Does it slow? Does it vulnerable? Does it anything?
Nope. Just
nothing at all. Okay.
It makes a really big zone, which is a little different from some of our mollies. So it's huge zone. 3 seconds, you don't get out, you die. Tarik's failed himself.
Yeah, he is. No Thrash this round either from FRT, unlucky, but Tarik does.
One of the things we started seeing as we were doing, again, these play tests was the reclaim on Thrash started to play really well for attack in a way that felt really good, where, if you use it for the take, grab Thrash after the spike's down, you can use it again for post plant. So it has a lot of strength on the attack, where you might see some weakness on the defense, but on the attack, it's great. It's great for being able to do both.
I'm also curious, just like, there's feels like 2 different identities with the agent. There's what feels like 3 information abilities, right? With Wingman as a drone, with the flash from Dizzy, and then with the Thrash as well, which is essentially just a drone in and of itself, right? So that's 3 information abilities, and then there's the plant. That feels somewhat dissonant and distant objectives, if that makes any sense.
Right. Yeah, a lot of, as far as kind of like the reconnaissance that we have on Gekko, a lot of it is, it's high risk to get that recon, or you really have to be out there with Dizzy to see the information, and same with Wingman.
Yeah.
And what we wanted to achieve with this was more that if they were to see somebody, or if they shot someone, it's really clear what to do next, and so you're able to really work with your teammates in these games.
We just saw, some insane team play. Actually, they used the Sky Dog on the right side, the Trailblazer, and then they used the Wingman on the other side.
He's waiting the 5 seconds here for the plan. Oh, no, it didn't. A lot of ultimates online here.
Yeah, I mean, an infinite amount, it feels like. Especially double detain, potentially, here.
Right.
The lockdown and the Thrash. It's a flash.
He's going again. I want to see the ult used. Oh, no, you didn't expect that.
Beautiful Sheriff shot by FRT.
Flash over the top, a little cheeky. They just can't find a way in, man.
Yeah, I mean, they all funneled through spawn, so,
yeah. So
even with Tarik just sending it into spawn, that's kind of easy.
You know, I was just thinking earlier, I said something about how Dizzy really doesn't have the same pop out of a smoke mechanic, but technically, I mean, if you time it right, because I'm assuming there's a wind-up period right after you throw him where he cannot flash, right? But once he hits past that time window, he can pop whenever. So if you hit the timing right out of a smoke, it's an instant.
Right, yeah, so it's the same as some of our other flashes where it's half a second, but there's a wind-up and then it becomes active. Once it's active, it starts to scan, half a second, it fires.
Got it.
So you can technically do similar things like a pop flash.
Yeah.
It's really strong out of smokes. You saw there right over, and you can kind of like hide because it can get shot on the wind-up, so you hide the wind-up and it's active coming out of the smoke, right.
That's very dope. Go get him, little buddy. All right, what was the inspiration to the little buddies? Why little guys?
I think we wanted to create something or kind of really push that thematic of.
I'm sorry, what just happened? Sorry, you can continue.
You just
wallbanged him.
No, that was insane.
So the thematic of.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait, can he spam that?
Can you spam this?
Oh, he tried.
That was a nice try. Wow, Team Tarik's feeling it.
Yeah, I mean, that was a number of ridiculous things that just happened right in a row. So I.
No, yeah. We'll pick this up in a moment.
Absolutely.
Frttt is ult. I mean, they're even adorable when he's holding them.
Oh, jeez. Spike's not down, so this is tough for them to work with.
Pancata said, hold that. Oh, I got this.
Paula's got some room, though. Paula's got some room.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no.
Ah, there you go.
All right, so yeah, talk to me about the intention, the thought behind the little guys.
I think we wanted to create some type of incentive to really want to grab something. Like, let's say if it was like scrap on the ground, like you might want to leave it there, right? So something that's like, hey, that's my wingman. Like, I'm not just going to leave you there, bud, you know? Like, you pick it up and go.
You intentionally are making us emotionally invested in these little guys so that we'll go pick them back up again.
Yeah, I think that's the hope.
I think just the visual of Wingman with the spike on top of their head, running forward, squishing with the noise is going to captivate people.
The sound is so good.
You're seeing here again, taking that staging space, that, this little mound area. Able to pick it up pretty safely here.
All this
Oh.
Paula had the read.
Oh. Unlucky.
And they didn't really get away with, like, Tarik reclaiming there. They stay on the entire time. Like, once they fall, once they get used, they stay down the entire time. There's no disappearing time or anything like that.
Oh, this combination's fantastic. He threw the wingman in.
Oh.
They have about 10 seconds, and then it's 20 seconds before they expire.
Okay.
Oh, so they do expire if you don't pick them up quickly enough.
Yep.
Okay.
That was such a beautiful play. The Thrash going in to protect wingman. It's always cool to see Dizzy protecting wingman or Thrash protecting wingman, And when you're reclaiming these globules.
Oh no.
This flank is insane.
Oh, the defuse!
He's gonna get it!
Oh, Tarik is on it! Oh my goodness.
That could have been awesome. I was excited too.
Oh, the defuse.
I mean, imagine we got one of those. I was thinking to myself, especially as you were talking to Brennan and Josh, there's no way, if it can be taken down, how much HP? 100 HP or something?
100 HP, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way that the defuse is ever going to happen.
Right, that feels very unlikely. Did you have it often in playtests?
We did. So what you notice here, though, was we had to start really protecting the defuse. And I think Pancata did a great job of putting that smoke down, popping it as it started diffusing. I think Tarik just knew what was happening there and got the read, but that was a beautiful play.
Oh, they did it preemptively this time.
Get out!
I like that they're committing to this attempt.
I mean, it's just one of the main ways to take that space on Lotus. So use the tools you got. I think Wingman or Gekko definitely has the ability to do the same type of thing.
Right. So he cast Dizzy to take the space, another Dizzy to take the site, and here comes the plant attempt. Protects the plant with Mosh Pit, and here we go.
Nice.
just denies that space entirely. And also, you have to leave that mosh pit no matter what.
Right.
After a certain point in time, you can't just stay in it. Oh, Tarik wants the knife.
Knife
Come on,
me.
Sugetsu. Come on, Sugetsu.
Showing off the Oni here.
It was all a ruse,
feeling it. They're feeling it.
They trolled them.
I love that A play, actually. You know, they played to control a lot of space on the take,
Yep.
and they were able to plant it in a way where they were able to cover it. I thought that was a great play.
And they also don't take the risk, right, to walk into what will be further crossfires from the defending side.
Right, yeah.
Like, especially if you take tree or anything like that, go through the rotating door. Like, you have to take more space in that case.
Right, and you know, if you can get that that spike plant down, you know, if you can get Wingman to get the spike down, you are 5 guns up, right, as opposed to the 4.
And Dart getting a little bit of info here.
No.
He's just picking up right where he left off.
Come on.
Does this feel like we've had more smoke spam kills than any other tournament before, Bala?
Oh, in the overall tournament?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Including the show match.
Yes.
This is just silly.
Check PCs, check PCs.
Oh, you checked that, right?
Oh, that was almost so close for her to peek with the flash. The dizzy. Does that flash your teammates? Because
It does not. So as it's scanning, yeah, that's one of the great things about it is it scans. And although you can shoot it to kind of mitigate all 5 getting shot compared to some other flashes like that.
That was so cool.
That's exactly it. Yeah, you push in with your team, you're able to kind of follow Dizzy in and really like, take that ground.
Oh, and even the sky flash to conceal and to keep Dizzy alive was very cool.
And you can't. It didn't look like that was in line of sight. I think that was behind him, and it still gooped him.
Well played.
I mean, wow. We've gone from Frttt kind of stomping in the first half to all of a sudden having a close game in the show.
A hell of a game, yeah.
With Gekko involved, this is crazy. This is what I was talking about, or what you were talking about, Doug. The flash concealing, and he was looking at him. Okay. Yeah. I'm really curious how playing against and what the counterplay is to avoid getting flashed, because you're going to have that multiple, especially in coordinated play.
Yeah.
Maybe not in ranked, but in coordinated play, you're going to have to deal with that multiple times in a round.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So one of the biggest trade-offs though is if you shoot Dizzy dies, none of the rockets go off. Right. So compared to some of our other flashes or screen obfuscation.
Yo, that might have been it. Well, they've got money.
Yeah, sorry. So I was saying, also Getsu, what a great round. You love to see that. The double controller popping off, you know.
It's just what happens with guys like this.
Yeah, so I was saying, the big trade-off here is, you know, as you throw Dizzy, if it gets shot, it mitigates the whole effect.
Sure.
As opposed to something like Sky, where if you pop it, there's nothing you can really do. You kind of turn it or run away.
Yeah.
So if let's say one person turns it, you can't turn the other person's screen, your teammate's team.
Right.
They get flashed, you don't. So it's like singular, almost like isolated counterplay versus this, where you can hit it to stop it from teammates. Oh, look at this combo.
They invested a lot.
If someone was there, that would have been beautiful.
Yeah. Let me ask you, if Dizzy is behind you and pops and you don't see it, like it's directly behind you, will it still goop you?
It will, yeah.
Okay.
So if it's behind you, it will shoot you.
Ult used. Cena dancing around the reckoning with the blades, and he's not able to find anything. This may be it for Team Tarik, man.
Yeah, I don't see a way out of this.
No, dude, they had a crazy comeback,
Seekers?
but I mean...
I'm saying it's 12-12.
Oh,
I think we're going 12.
Shot, bro.
2v5, let's get it.
No shot.
I'm thinking, Paula definitely.
1v5?
1v5.
1v5?
Let her win it.
This would be, extend the match.
Oh, they're going for the knife, yes! She has a chance!
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Knife. Oh.
Look at Pancata in the back, just op angle.
He's just waiting. He's way too disciplined for antics like this.
At this point, this is Gladiator. Send one person at a time.
Yeah. Dude, she's going to do it. Don't do the shorty. No, please not the shorty.
Around the corner. Here you go.
The shorty. No, I can't watch.
Paula takes this.
I can't watch.
Just spray the smoke.
Look at him, he's smirking. He knows. No, don't push the smoke. Don't push the smoke. There's a shorty on the other side. Oh, shit. Oh, no.
What a game. That was awesome. That was so awesome.
That was so cool.